See, look at this chat, man.
that's
It's so brain dead. Tens is usually on top, and then one game he's on the bottom. Tens wash, Tens so trash. Everyone bottom frags, bro. God damn, this is why I said it before.
Timeout from Rise.
Everyone bottom frags, bro. In with the world, even God himself will bottom frag if he played Valorant. Like one game, bro. It doesn't matter.
So a little bit of stunning has been done to how Dapper may potentially set up the rendezvous points towards the A site, and now we have a tied game. And we're just going to change the pace right away. But the first to die is going to be the null command. It's going to get traded out, but Sick is hiding in the corner, so that's another one to fall, and that nullifies right away an attempt of an aggressive C-side split. And Zom just pushes forward. Easy 2 kills there. Just hit me. I'm still safe in the corner. Gets wall banged by an op, and then also gets shock darted by Shazam into the left corner. But this forces Rise to rush up towards the C-side, and at least they traded off for an even situation mid-round. Dapper is hiding in the back of the site. He's just trying to bait for his team, playing anti-flash, and it works out because he does get the frag onto Shanks. Now it's up to Derek and Neptune. Double swing towards the long side. We have the frag towards spawn side. Just hold back for a bit too.
Dapper was not baiting for his team. He was baiting his
team. Here comes the Hunter's Fury, and it misses on the onshot from Tens. But coming out with the Blade Storm gets instantly popped.
No way.
And now it's up to Shazam. The Hunter's Fury is now gone. The Owl Drone's out from Derek, and Shazam's towards the back of the site. Never breaks it. The double swing again, and Rise fights it. And we do have one more time a tied game on the first half.
Missed around with some ulties this time. Oh, what a trademark.
Yeah, beautiful trademark and flash from Sick, and that allows a retake from Sentinels, preventing his plant from going down. Underhand flash thrown. We're playing both of them turning around, but they still get the kill in the flank from behind. This is Poise at the A-Link.
That was a fast-ass retake.
Both players are lined up by Poise, and they take the lead in the series.
That was so 5-head. And still, Poise gets 2 heads, and it's even better. Oh my God, man!
That was actually a really good play by Sentinels, bro.
Was so ridiculous in the
like
way
the retaking be like that fast. They retook stupid fast. Like before they could even plant, like 3 people were fighting.
Everybody swings the Cosmic Divide once they get alerted.
Retake game for Sentinels.
Handed down.
Oof. Beta.
Just slow rolling right now. They're just waiting to see if they push up. As they should. You don't want to get caught off guard with something silly this round. Dapper's coming around with Headhunter. The rest of the team's outside. This is a tricky spot to cover if the util goes up correctly for Sentinels here.
Yeah. Nice little one-way flash for Superman on the top of the B-box is here to spot some legs, but Shanks could not get the kill with the operator. Dapper's moving out now as Gravity Well goes towards that ground. Dapper does connect onto Shanks finally, but this is a nice wall command. Yeah. That's going to suppress a few, and you can already see here, we're falling back for the defense. We're looking back to save our weapons. That's Dapper to fall, but that's okay because he had that dual defense. And the last 2 will save their weapons, and Rise are looking to finish the half with an 8-4 lead.
10 disaster with the op, now he's good.
Allows for them to
but I actually think Chaz is the best operator in North America. I actually thought he was, bro. No, Wardell is not better than Chaz,
We're definitely thinking otherwise now. We're waiting for Derek to clear out towards sewers. The Cloud Burst to dash in. The daggers are out, but Shazam still gets the frag onto Neptune, and he works out quite well here from how they're holding an A-site for the Sentinels once again. 2 more to go. The right click from Shanks. 2 alive is Shanks and Derek, but Zom drives by with this Spectre, leaving Derek in a clutch situation. It's not going to happen. It's 5 for Sentinel, 7 for Rise. Let's take a break,
Chad's
and
not
we'll
even
see
the best
how this
operator on
action will
Sen?
continue
Yes,
after.
he is. What? Bro, I know more than you, bro. Like, I actually played this game at a high level before.
This now forces Sentinels to
how do you break that trip? He's like too good at the game.
Set up for Poise.
That's an aim lab training. Like flick.
Yeah, this is kind of like a Fnatic style going with this triple flank against Cloud9. And here comes that first contact. The crossfire is moving forward, and that's Zom's at the bottom of sewers. A beautiful recon dart. Zom going with the triple kill, leaving the last 2 players inside the back site. A spike plan is not even needed because it's all going to be gunfire to bring in the Prime Gaming Flawless for Sentinels.
Early information. They're going to be able to pinch Garage now.
What?
Pinch
the
Garage,
Dirty
no Garage
Dean has done deep, doing the different devilish Dapper doing the deal.
The bonus of Sentinels.
What? I don't even know what I'm saying. Just D's in my head. Too many D's I'm thinking about.
Flank from behind. Information at least that Shanks is there on that flank, but it's only him and Neptune. And pardon me here, we're talking about the bonus of Sentinels, but a low buy at least for Superman as the rest of them had full rifles. Flash from Neptune inside the site, though.
Zoms hits that?
Doesn't work out. He's about to get pinched from the back side as well, and that Sentinels looking clean for the first 3 rounds of the second half.
That was nice.
Easy.
For a bit of garage, bit of long C push here.
Easy.
Set, all in position.
That boy Hunter Mims. Oh, they're on eco, but all good.
Wow.
You want him to go for these aggressive pushes when they know that they're against these ecos, right? And he's always good for those.
I hit that.
Another
I hit that insta flick double collat, you know what I mean?
Sentinels into the next round. The rounds are
and then I run mid, so no scope across the map, through window wall, double collat, again, headshot. Tens has 80 ping, FF, Scopium.
I think he thrives in
Get them out of the hospital.
Break it and
they gotta move Tens to Texas. Imagine if he had good ping, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like all the ping's fault.
Seekers, followed by a flash just around the corner. And again, Neptune's going to be under heavy fire. Look at the amount of utility that's going inside that site. 2 are now spotted. Actually, I like that Neptune's playing inside the nebula for the flash. Comes out for the kill. They spotted the other one towards the back of the site. And we talked about these trades that had to be good, and it works out. Poise is on his own inside the C site. And now it's Zoms on his lonesome on a 2v1 on C. But we do have the Aldrone out towards logs. Shanks is about to move up towards long C. They have no idea, and that's the operator that connects onto Zoms. And
so another nice job.
I played this game on a constant 60 ping when I was in fucking LA.
Kind of say, hey,
when I played this in beta,
you
this
wanted
is like
to lead
almost the exact same.
Turn it into a 2-site
like 20
map.
You trolling? Stay on your copium, bro.
Down from sewers. Another shot.
Keep blaming the ping and shit of why you're bad.
He's looking for another peek.
You'll never get better. Ping is your excuse. Go ahead, bro. Use it.
Yeah, that was nice.
Good for you, man.
Garage, it's gonna tag on grass. Oh dear, what can he do? Poised is stuck.
Great utility as well. Shock darts out from the attack. Sick is pushing towards garage though. Poise pushing down for the trade. And now it's all up to Shazam. He does have the spike.
Shazam beat Fnatic in it now.
But a long-range battle, Neptune gets the upper hand.
Yeah, obviously it's bad if you have packet loss. No one's talking about packet loss. Packet loss is different. You could literally be 5 ping and packet loss is terrible. That's just your internet though. No pro player has packet loss, bro. Everyone has like 1 gigabyte internet here. Packet loss is like you're literally teleporting and shit.
9 now here on our first map.
And like your shit actually doesn't register. Because like your internet drops for a little bit, but ping is your bullets register. It just registers like a little later than like if you were on 1 ping compared to 40, but it's like so little that it's like basically unnoticeable.
The second time that we see him, here comes the execution. An updraft towards the top of the A site too, but it's still Neptune that drops him down around the corner.
Yo, how they gotta have 5 there?
Out, but we are holding strong for Rise, putting our foot on the ground. That's Derek with a triple kill, and they're looking for the Prime Gaming Flawless once again. Zoms pushing out, and it will happen once we get the res onto Neptune right after. It's been cleared from window side, so don't get too much information from sewers. Shanks push all the way down, and that's Zoms, and that's a huge kill, Riv, because that's 0 smokes for the execution for Sentinels now.
Dapper's headhunting.
I wish they released how many players are playing right now. It'd probably be like 5,000 players online, like playing the game right now. What are you talking about? Why'd I quit?
Right there, they're walking into the.
I could count on my fingers how many people are playing right now.
So.
I like this.
It's a little harder to execute. Here we go.
Exactly, a little bit harder to execute because there's not going to be any disruption from an Astra, so you have to come up huge with the initiator. So here it comes, a flash outside the nebula, but you do have the controller still alive for the defender side, and that's Superman with the gravity well for 2 kills. Hunter's Fury out on defense, Neptune locking it down towards the back of the garage, and now 1 more spotted, a hat trick and a headshot, bringing out the shiny lights from the Zed skin, and it's Rise now 11-9.
Superman.
Overwatch got 13K viewers right now, really? That's actually like probably their highest they've ever gotten in this past like 5 months.
He had a smoke since we hadn't seen
That's
too much
surprising.
action.
I thought the average was like 5K or something. Oh, it's because they have drops right now? Okay.
The second half.
That's probably why.
It's not something you usually see, but we can start to relate this to if we look back. Shanks' operator. 4 10s. No, he's up and over once again towards the shore.
What the fuck?
Behind
the lost.
Smoke here from Boys, and it's so good for Rise.
You gotta be kidding.
We didn't even cross the finish line here,
How? You started to say things, and then it was like, and go to bed.
Yep.
Everyone sit down. Like,
yeah, that was
sit, sleep, see you next round.
They have,
I'm happy for Zoms at least.
Do not seem to have any faults to them. Every time
there's a
swing,
off.
They have a trade.
Zoms been playing hella well recently, no?
That A hold looks so solid.
Or what?
and it's hard to just watch it.
I feel like he's been on top like the last like fucking 3 games, 4 games.
Here's last round, and like it.
Yeah.
See what they got.
Blade Storm.
Ultimates.
Gold of False 10's moving in with the Blade Storm as well, and
2
there's a
bullets
gap
left.
in the smoke for him to try to fight.
Whoa.
But Neptune's still alive in the back, and it's not
gosh.
working out. Everybody's dropping down like flies, and Shazam's like, okay, let's try to dwindle down a bit. Let
Aim
me try
lock.
to ping some opponents. Have my opponents push towards me, and let's see what I could do with this. And it's gonna be nothing.
Ace?
A prime gimme flawless to allow Rise to win the first map, 13-9.
It's so brain dead. 10's is usually on top,
Yeah,
and then
agreed,
one
because when you're
game
looking at it right
he's
at
on the
the same
bottom.
time,
10's washed, 10's
How
so
many times
trash.
have we actually seen Sentinels go for
Bro.
plants or able to get plants on sites?
Everyone bottom frags, bro.
That's true.
God damn, this is why I said it before.
Timeout from Rise. What are they
Everyone
doing?
bottom
Did they have
frags,
some
bro.
orange slices
In
or
with the
something?
world,
Because that
even
was a
God
disaster
himself will
time.
bottom frag
Yeah.
if he played Valorant.
Seriously, they just loaded
Like
up on
one game, bro. It
everything,
doesn't
and
matter.
Shanks.
I love it. This is
Oh,
understanding
his
the read that it's tree control to underpass.
Shaz is like the
So
best
Viper
hop in the
all
world,
up,
and
3
bro,
down
his
towards
jet
lower,
knives are
and here
insane.
comes
Like his left clicks.
Sentinels moving out,
He's one of the
and it's
worst
being
right
peeked
clickers
out
I've ever
by
seen in my
Zombs,
life,
so
but his
that's
left
down
clicks were
already.
insane.
A counter coming out. We saw fault line coming through as well from Derek, and Dapper's going with the headhunter. Big flashes from Arcade. Dapper going long range with the
You
classic.
just jump right click
Neptune's
across the
falling.
map,
A
or
flank
what,
from
what did I
behind
just watch?
From Shazam at this tree side. And that's already a 4-on-2, and I think that even a 4-on-1.
Have to absorb something, especially after they lost Doms right away. They lose no one else. Just absolutely.
Guy
ripped.
typed,
Able to
"I
buy a
hate
gun,
Rivington."
7,500
That guy's
spent
a
this round
legend.
because his eco toured a force round.
Rivington's
Big
the best
stuff for
caster, bro.
Sentinels from him now.
A little bit of a bait that allows.
Bro, it
Kevs to
doesn't
get on
matter
top of the
what
box.
they, like,
Oh my God, he's going for the fight. He dashes through, walks across.
Like
and
being a good
just
caster
gets
to
the
me
kill.
is not
That's
like
the first
knowing
one
about the
down,
game.
forcing
It's
out
just
the
like
but the flank is still
making
coming.
it,
Four
the
players.
game
Shanks is
enjoyable
doing
to
an absolute
watch.
beast of a job to hold this
No
area
caster
because
knows
now
what they're talking about.
potentially
Listen to every
Shazam's about
caster.
to get
Okay, well,
flanked.
I don't know if
He's
you guys
taking
know,
out
but
the
like
fault line's coming out. Now the showstopper on the
this is
ground,
from a
and that's
like
another
okay,
default.
ex-pro
Pink
player's
Shell's about to
perspective
go
who
into
actually
the site.
knows how to play the
Sick
game.
waiting for the
Like
opportunity
all
to
of them
open
don't know
his
what the
door
fuck they're
and
talking
potentially
about.
swing from
but-
behind. A rolling thunder, and here comes the flank. The door gets open. Nobody's turning
It's
around.
not like they
So he
don't
gets
know
killed
what
there
they're talking
onto
about, they
Neptune,
just,
but at
like,
least the toxic screen, the Viper pit is
mostly
now
get it
down on
wrong.
the attack, but it's still going to be a 1 versus 1 with Sick getting that kill in the end. And
But like
somehow,
that's not a
Riv, I don't
problem.
know
Like
why
who
the
cares?
communication come out to try to take down
Unless
Sick
they
from
start
behind.
like
I
blaming
understand it
other
was
people.
off
There's
rolling thunder,
who was
and
the
maybe
casters
right.
before that were like blaming Sick, or those are the analysts.
Everything.
Like the
Just
bald
everything
dude
happening at
that was
once.
like
Yeah,
blaming
it's
Sick
such
or
good
something.
timing on that retake.
Shanks in this position
NBA
to try to land
2K19,
this
thanks
shot.
for the
That's a
$10.
cosmic
You're
device
so
coming out,
hot,
and there's that
baby
peek. That's a
girl.
spike down.
Oh, okay.
There's a rotation coming out, and that
Thanks,
rolling
man.
thunder
Thanks for
came
the
a little bit too
$10.
late.
Why is
Yes, to
everyone
get the
donating
spike,
$10,
but this
bro? Is
is
it
the
$10
auto
Fiesta?
for
What's going
Rise to
on?
rotate over with his player advantage.
Javon,
Now through this wall
$2.
at
Have
tree
you
side,
ever
there's
tried
gonna be a
black
battle
tar
coming up here.
heroin? No.
Dapper's actually running
I'm
through,
good on
and he
that.
gets the kill. It's looking to get traded with success onto Neptune, who looks up in the air. And now Paint Shell's underground.
Zombs Nation.
The cosmic device
Zombs-
is all gone,
oh.
and it's a double swing at that
Tens of
bottom.
zombie?
But it's still Neptune
Bad
doing his
chest?
job. I got my 2.
Bad
3
chest?
versus
Yep,
2.
yep.
Speaking
Bad
of
chest?
which, as Rise
Bad chest?
on the advantage on this
Oh.
retake. One spotted in the top of the B side. A dash in from
Oh,
10.
this is a play.
But 2 players still trying to spray through the smoke, and 10 still stays alive. Finally, Poise gets him, and that is going to be the defuse to come out for Rise. And that, again, a much-needed round.
Positions, changes to be had.
Ravishing Ravish clears.
Rise are still able
Is
to
that the
come out
guy
on
who's
top of
like
that. Neptune doing a great job.
Rise?
I'm just realizing Sen doesn't have a
like
rise,
the guy's
and
like
I
making
kinda like
every
that
word
because I feel
longer
like
and shit.
Rise is so with that Neptune.
100.
For himself.
Yeah, he's like fucking rolling all his R's and
Also,
shit.
the B site love seems to be in favor of Rise, just the way they retake their patience, the angles they return on.
Methatil. That's definitely a fucking get.
Shanks looking
What,
for another
my
one
fat
here.
cock
Will
in your
connect,
mouth
and
or
that's a
what?
spike down once again. He's doing a great job here with all of this utility.
Zombs Nation holds this.
They also have Derek.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Derek. Shazam back there as well. We'll see the retake here from Shanks at 3
Ew.
already, Vans.
And an aftershock to force the players outside from their position. Shazam gets a beautiful fault line, but it's still Derek. Unfazed by it to get the last 2 kills. And yeah, Shanks did a good job there. And Viper's Pit or
Briss, thanks to the 5. Last one. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. You donated a hella, bro. Like fucking 45 today. This guy said, prove it.
Not
God,
gonna
Shanks,
happen.
you didn't have a rendezvous back there.
Say
Didn't
this
seem to
at
be
3
set up this
months. It'll quadruple
Different
and
for the
shit.
first round, though. They're waiting for this to come down the flash, and the Nebula's out. And it's going to be Rise on the upper hand with a couple of trades in the fall lane. Also stings.
Holy.
We do have that
Zombs
from the lower
fucking
side once
coming
again.
from the
And
back.
this is twice. From the pistol round into this gun round here, we tried to change the pace a little bit and the control for Rise, but it still comes down to a pinch that puts them at a disadvantage. But speaking of pinches, here comes one from the dish side, gets instantly dinked, and Shanks is forced to fall back.
Okay,
so
J-Ball,
one player, a big flash here from Derek, but that's only one kill. So a big advantage coming out now for Sentinels, and we do have Shanks looking to clutch a 2 versus 1.
From Shanks, we need to focus on now. He knows one
Zombs
planting,
too
so
good.
the push would be
Red
advantageous
Shanks like a
to
little
find
book.
the 1v1, except Zombs has his back there.
Teams, and also a Viper's Pit right after the post plant.
Sup,
And
Cataline?
you see how it's not really covering that spike. It's such an aggressive Viper's Pit to cover out towards the A main and spawn side.
How you deal with the muscle bounce when you started with thing? Nah, I still have that, bro. My right side is way stronger than my left side.
And man,
like way strong. Like to try to help it, it's like mainly my bicep. My right bicep is way stronger than my left. Like, I can do way more curls on my right. So I start with my left, and then I just count the reps on my left. Like, so if I fail at 12, then I'll only do 12 with my right.
Breaches.
That's connected with Neptune and Derek on this retake, but Dapper still on this flank. A timing perfect right now would nullify the Rolling Thunder right away. And here it comes. He's going to be able to take him. He turns around, and that's a showstopper canceled as well. And Dapper goes to work, and he cashes in for those 2 kills.
Here, and Sentinels say, no way. Ooh, Shanks.
How's
Nice
Shanks so
frags
good
there. They're going to make
at
it
getting
expensive,
exits?
but it's still...
We got to clear this corner. We're not.
What?
No. Discipline.
We're not. And the money's still
Sentinels, please lose this round, or else you guys know what's gonna happen, right?
A flash,
The 9-3 curse will be activated.
That's just how it's gonna go. That's just how it's gonna go. It's gonna go 9-3 for Sentinels, and we wanted them to wake up, and they have. Let's see now in the second half if they can close it and bring this to a 3rd map.
Pistol round of Haven as well. So maybe they can keep that.
Now that's refreshing.
Pistols, but Rise very much
Dawson
in
is
need of
their
these
prime.
rounds. People talk about the curse, but I don't think
no cap. That was my point. Like, put me on an ad for like fucking Aquafina or something. I could actually fucking sell it.
Has been lifted. Him towards Heaven's side with the pistol, forced to be, not to be messed with, rather. And it's only going to be Derek. Fault line to actually connect now on to 6. Nice. That's a nice little 2v1. Does have the spike. About to get flanked by
he doesn't
Shazam,
know that he's fucking
as Dapper is holding towards B main. I love the little tap there. He gets a little bit of a swing, but there's no aim lap flick of the day onto that one. He gets mowed down by Shazam with a little frenzy, at least.
That is so cringe, bro. What, the ad?
From,
That's legendary. What are you talking about?
We're trying to at least farm for a couple of orbs. And
how's that cringe?
But it's just going to be an explosion.
Like, just because I'm making money from Aquafina and you're not doesn't mean you have to be mad. But it's all good, bro. Stay jealous in my life.
Like lemmings back in the 1990s, and we're trying to get this spike down towards A main. Oh, aftershock to come out. At least the spike has been planted. Exactly that. This is old school. I mean, oh my god, the Boomer references continues, but it's also Rise continue with the kills.
Thank God.
Dapper though comes back
Don't dance with the devilish Dapper. It's a done deal.
To get the defuse onto this spike.
Okay, I need to stop doing that line,
actually
bro.
a really good eco for Rise into round number 13.
They get prepared here. He's calling the shots.
I've been balling since I was a jit.
Installed. Nice job, Zombs.
Flex, flex, praying emojis, skull, crying. Okay.
Big flash coming out though from Derek. But it's still going to be Sentinels and Zombs. Should I say 6 and Zombs holding it down? But finally the
it's all
are coming out.
Good. Devilish, Dapper, and fucking Tenza Zombie is alive. Bat chest.
And Dapper. Spike going down at the
Surely
same
this
spot.
is a fucking W.
Boys playing through the Nebula. Here's the guns coming out, and he does get the headshot there onto Dapper.
Bat chest.
On his 3 versus 1, make that now a 2 versus 1. Even a Rolling Thunder has been used to get the kill and assure the kill as Neptune gets the combination off the paint shells. So all 3 players are actually pinching in towards Shazam to try to pick up this weapon. And there's that peek. Hens looks back. He's going to go back for the arcade, but this is where we're waiting with the right click. So Sick gets the kill. A Phantom gets picked up. And now we're going to go for an attempt at a retake. We have a Headhunter. We have a Cosmic Divine. this could still be doable right now for Sentinels. The fault line, as that Phantom that we just talked about gets a kill right there. We're looking for the trade. The Headhunter going through the wall. Poise is doing the best that he can as we have paint shells on the ground. Back to a 1 versus 1. That Cosmic Divide that we talked about as well has come up too. And now Neptune is just holding around the back end. Now we do see it. Sick is falling back to save his weapon, but that also costs a weapon loss for Neptune. Sentinels had a great
Dream could probably go pro in Valorant.
Eco, a great read.
Who's Dream?
Oh my
in your
word.
dreams?
The hold here. I thought that pickup of this Phantom Sick had now from the rotation was going to do.
Open it up. Floating across here towards the A side as snake bites are landing on the ground. And as this Cosmic Divide is about to fade, you see right now some battles towards that side. And also a flank.
That's a good entry by Temple, actually. Creative space.
Zombs is peeking out. Everybody's dropping. And that leaves Shazam on his own. 4
I've seen this against Fnatic.
And he's just looking to save his weapon as much as he can, and it's not going to happen. And as we mentioned here, Riv, an opportunity to reset the economy for Sen in the cushion so far to go back with the full buy right after. They want to save for this operator, but you just saw from this radar, there's just so much utility inside this B side, and that's Dapper with the Headhunter. Here comes the Sheriff going to work, and that's one of those rounds once again where sometimes when you see one Sentinels to say, hey,
sure.
When they have 4 buys, they could still win rounds. Remember how they're so good.
I would be talking about Young LA every 5 seconds if I was making that much. Every 1 second of my life. The whole 8-hour stream is about Young LA. You're talking about every stream.
And there comes the cheese from behind, and that's Sick with a drive-by of that Spectre, and Sentinels are at that
15K easy? What? Bro, who do you guys think I am? You guys are actually on crack.
Stop Rise dead in their tracks on that one, and that was such a good read too. We said B wasn't working out for them. Move through, and Zombs now with the back. Oh, he's going back underneath. That sometimes that
fucking ulted his teammate, bro.
They're going back towards A here. They're going to be making that hit, and Spice dropped off.
Zombs Nation.
Still though.
Zombs Nation. 1.
Inside that side is Zombs.
Dose. Trace.
In towards the A side. Zombs is going to work once again, but Shanks also is trying to keep the dream alive. Only 10 seconds to go. Sick does get the kill. There's only 7 seconds left. We have to go for this fight. Just around the corner, Superman gets a kill. Sick never hurt him.
Wait, what is Superman doing, bro?
100% of the time.
Extremities, and where we try to get things going with Neptune with double satchel charges didn't work, but now that they're trying to guess on different angles towards Dish, back towards Tree this time, they now have Sen in their pockets.
Sen is overrated. They don't practice enough. What? Sen is like underrated,
there are
bro.
3 players here.
I've never heard in the past like
somehow it doesn't land for a kill, but at least he does get the frag on
2
the
months. Someone say
we are now
Sentinels is good. Everyone says they're just like they don't say they're bad, but like
now it's up to 10s.
They just talk about other teams being the best. Never Sentinels.
I got trademarked, and now they know he's on the flank. Here comes the off shot that rings across here, and that was from that dual defaults, and now Tanzis lands that shot.
No. That chest?
No. Moving forward. This can't happen.
If he's on 5 ping, he wins this instantly, but he's on 60, so I just want to preface that. Now he wins out on fucking 5 ping.
Nice little fake
he flicks insta hits that,
you know. Try to see somebody's gonna peek out, but he looks at the wrong angle. Derek
stop.
gets the kill. And
oh, Sentinels at 3 months. You got us a sub.
A spam, a fake comeback? Or are we following the script? Rope side. They could find ways to delay to allow the rotation to come out from B to A. But we are guessing correctly here for Rise. We're breaking now the trademark. We're going for the boom bot. What do we have on the attack? No ultimate.
They have 3B with the Viper roll on B.
Here comes towards the ground. The big flash does not connect onto Dapper. We're clearing out the A site. So it works out for a plant, or they're trying to go for a plant. A dangerous one actually towards the A main side. And here comes that Rolling Thunder. It's about to come out. 5 players moving forward. And also off a Cosmic Divide on defense. So this is actually pretty good for Sentinels because everybody from Rise are outside the A holes. We are pushing back towards Sands. It works out. A little bit of a whiff though. Shanks doesn't get the kill. And now it's the Sentinels. They're dropping down Rise. They're looking to end the map. 2 more to go now with Derek and Superman on this 4 versus 2. One's on the spike. Superman has to try to swing out on the perfect timing. He's counting down the seconds. He does get the kill, but it's not planted for them.
What did I say?
Will get the kill and
Fake comeback should have FF'd. I said that at 12-6.
Oh my gosh, Vans. Let's go.
I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Run an ad, 3-minute ad. By the way, if anyone here has a Prime, please Prime sub to me. It's absolutely free. You won't get ads. Please Prime sub to me. Prime sub, please. Please Prime sub. It's free for you. It takes 1 click. If you haven't used your Prime sub, please Prime sub to me, please.
it's moving slow too. I feel
nah,
like
you're not playing, bro. That's actually facts, though. I guess.
All right, yeah, he starts walking back. Like as much as we saw Shazam walking towards Hookah, I was like, you're not gonna leave a Sova alone.
That my hip abductor is fucking sore, bro.
You'll probably get the drone to come
Shrek,
forward. No, they're just going straight in, Vance.
And it's the
devilish Dapper.
And that's Dapper with the
Hunter Mims, bro.
Sick has already taken position in the back of the site, but the showstopper doesn't connect. So that's going to be a retaliation back then with the showstopper of their, with the Hunter's Fury of their own Rise. As now the Cosmic Divide right after the plant is coming down, and that's one of those walls that we saw Optic use.
No, he shot the ult. He shot the ult before he saw the Astra. That's why he tried to shoot it deep for the fucking Sova.
Out the A side, sorry, as Sentinels are picking up the pace. They're winning their duels, but it's all up to 2 players to make that one for Rise, and it works out for Zoms and Shazam with the crossfire set up, and Sentinels finally put the first point on the board.
You lose that one.
That's not even copium. Watch the fucking clip. If he, bro,
that's gonna be great.
There's no way Hunter was shooting at the Astra. They were trying to shoot at the Astra. That's just obvious. If you actually can't think that, you're actually bronze. Like actually, like if you type copium, you're bronze, bro. Like actually. You actually thought he was shooting the fucking Astra? If you shooting the Astra, you just shoot at the ground in front of him, not fucking shoot 400 feet top left of the Astra.
Poise is just fighting around the corner. He's about to get pinched from behind, and that's another beautiful kill from Tens. And we're looking to play close corridors, close corners with the right-click classic. That's some beautiful paint shells. That's going to do a bit of damage here, down to halfway, and there you go. The last little
nice shot
on the ground finally kills him, and a beautiful wall bang from Sick. But again, no big weaponry.
Neptune wins this.
Rise, and now we have the Prime Gaming Flawless against the Ego.
Oh, down.
Go. Speaking of pushes, here it comes.
Zombization.
Dark down, but it's Zombs with the first blood, trying to stand his ground, but it's not going to work for too long. The wall has been broken. Here the boombot towards elbow.
Yeah, my hip
now
abductor.
Poise spotted by Dapper. Nice shot. Showstopper misses as Tens gets a nice kill to
Bat chest, he's back.
And on the top of that shed goes for that second one onto Superman. And that's Sentinels. You talked about they wanted to get an
because the exercise is called hip abduction.
For
hip abductors.
And now Drone spots another one.
But Prod would not know that because this guy has never fucking touched away in his life. The fake lifter, Prod. What?
Look at the elevation being used by Tens. But Neptune gets 2 kills with the Sheriff.
That is the luckiest 2 kills I've ever seen in gaming history.
With that shot through the nebula. And that's going to be now a 3 versus 3. Weapons are down on the ground, but they cannot be picked up by Rise. So things are still looking pretty decent for Sentinels to get this spike plant down. Rise, here's a teleportation. And here comes the setup towards B.
Oh, great gravity. Great stall, Vance. Can that be enough, though? These
Sheriffs.
My God, how is that happening? Derek finally gets stopped, but it's a 1 versus 1. Spike now down. He heard the teleportation from Poise, so he knows that he's there, and he's got plenty of time to work with. Like, with 20 seconds left, he opts for the ladder. Poise still inside Hookah, looking to move out only with a frenzy. And there you go. He's now spotted. Oh my God, he's down to 7 HP and gets
These players are so lucky, bro, with pistols. Just use pistols, bro.
You what? As I say, this doesn't happen. It happens. Everybody resets.
Sam, if anyone's Frosty, it's their prime. Leighton is their prime. And Doggy, bro. I appreciate that game. Thanks for 20.
Games, knows somebody's up, but where is it? This is such a guessing game.
Zombs Nation.
It's working out, though, for the Sentinels at least. We're fighting through the Viper's pit as it's still up, and Dapper is trying to hold it. Shock darts onto the ground to make it a 1-point advantage for Sentinels.
Different
Viper being heard, and Dapper's dancing around through it, so a perfect timing. Shazam's watching that flank. Superman's walking back in, and Derek actually does get the kill, and the Viper's pit is now down.
I won't allow it.
Great crossfire set up in the end from Shower's control in short A. As Sentinels fight back and get the round in their favor.
Around the triple
Zombs Nation on top again, bro. When is this guy not top fragging nowadays?
The sonar bolt we saw go off was
Irvin, that's their prime. You guys remember that tournament where the caster said, you know, when Zombs is top fragging, you have a problem?
We're 1 away from
you guys remember that tournament?
These maps
that shit was too funny.
Just creep around that tied score.
And taken towards the APC, so Shanks is going to be under heavy attack. He still manages to get the kill there onto Dapper, but finally Tens is right behind for the
wasn't it on Icebox? No, it was on.
I
thought it was on Haven.
Either, as Shazam hears the rotation through Cave, but as he peeks back out towards short A, gets popped here by Poise. Now on the attack on the pulse plant, or 3 players of Sentinels.
You know it's a problem when Zombs is top fragging.
Wins his first duel.
Like what?
Coming out right
okay.
now, forcing boys towards the behind, but they're working together. Now 6 on his own. It's a 1 versus 1. He just gets the second one right there for the Red Bull clutch. And that was a beautiful thing from Sick, where we wanted to see that pop off on Bind, and we
good
know
clutch
that
by
he could
Sick,
do it.
but that first guy
Again,
who jumped up, that guy's
nade.
actually hard throwing.
Take away
Boys
the
is actually
pass.
throwing.
Just let this man shoot. That's what he's good at. And they say, all right, stall B, come back. There's the running from Raze. He can call 1.
And it connects there from 6, so Poise falls and the Hunter's Fury's out as well. We have committed towards this B side, and that flank is coming out towards spawn side, and everybody's dropped towards Rise though. So now a 5 on.
At least 6 rounds
coming in,
on
Dapper
offense.
is indeed coming on that flank as we're trying to save our
Nice shot,
weapons
Mike.
for Rise. We get caught with our pants down, as we
Some
mentioned
devilish
before.
Dapper.
And Dapper sweeps in for the 2 kills. Side in. We talked about a broken economy for Rise, where potentially Sentinels could hold us out by 2. Such a low buy right now, but a Hunter's Fury connects and also kills Zombs. So all the smokes are down towards this B site, and we're still committing. Satchel charges in, but
Neptune
up in the
hits
midair.
that?
It's
No,
still
it
going to be
doesn't.
10s flying
Only on mine
through.
he
So
hits
that's
that.
Neptune to fall down, and we still are trying to take over this A site. Nice shock darts to push out the defenders back towards the spawn side, and we do have a plant for B main. It's at default. A flank's coming in from Superman, though, on the defense as the Cosmic Divide comes out. 10s follows behind an Owl Drone towards elbow side, and he's trying to gain control in the back there. It works out for a kill. Through the smoke, we're going through the battle, and Dapper goes in for the kill with the Sheriff, leaving now Superman on his own, and it doesn't work out. Shazam gets the kill, and that's a clean pushed in from Sentinels to make it 7-5, and
Easy
we'll
win.
see if they can close the half in the series after this break. Understanding
He's only like a little like a Wardell-like angle, but not really.
Sentinels 10s is pushing forward.
Back chest.
The Sheriff, and he's been
Back
doing
chest.
this before, and he does so. Ooh. He manages to go out for a bit before he gets traded out, but Sick is right in for that other trade. Now Pain Shells are pushing him back. He gets the boom bomb back on the other side too.
That guy is lucky as fuck.
Here, taking control of the short side. Sick is forced to give that up and just to hold Showers as much as he can. And as he peeks out, Derek misses the shot. The spike plan is going down though, as we still have Dapper and Sick trying to close in. Now it's just up to Dapper, trying to flank back.
This is actually winnable because everybody's 1 HP, except Derek. He's like half, a little less than half.
Right now is
I think he knows everybody is fucking Shower, actually.
And that clock is ticking down right here. The pressure is on for Dapper. 2 players already rotated.
Yeah, now he knows he's rapping. So they're rapping.
Making that window of opportunity to capitalize on a couple of kills on his attempt of a clutch. Does not pay off, but he does get the kill onto Superman first. Breaks that recon dart, taps again. Here comes another peek. He has to win this fight right here, but it's going to be Derek with the wall bang, and Rise wins the pistol.
They drop in the commit. It has happened. 2-2. Pincer, the Sentinels member, is now.
I thought that was Shanks. I was gonna say luck.
Would do that. They started.
But
off
10s, that's just pure skill. 10s at zombie.
And he still knows scopes a recon dart, so it's a 2-on-2, but Neptune's finally coming from behind. The right click works for Dapper, but finally we end the bleeding with Derek on the last kill. But man, at some point, we talk about window of opportunities, Riv. I almost saw that happening when 10s is alive with that Marshall. A recon dart that comes out, shock dart onto the ground, the showstopper to create that space. Neptune has made it inside, and he's looking to move inside the U-Haul. The showstopper on the ground, and somehow Sick makes it in the front and lands both the kills. I wonder if the showstopper was blocked by his teammate, but that gives the advantage now for Sentinels to take all of the kills on this defender half, leaving now Derek on his own. The fuse is going to come out. Shock darts on the ground. Will it connect for a kill? Forcing one off, but that's going to be it. You already see this round's coming in for Sentinels. And oh my god, was that a bloodbath towards the U-Haul in favor of the Sentinels right there.
Is to make this fight.
I don't know if he wants me to like share it or something. There's like no one has it. I think you can actually find it maybe. If you just type my name in on fucking Spotify. The VS11
now
shit.
From Shazam. Calls going in, and they've reached the site.
We're gonna have to time this back here inside
Holy,
the
Zombs is hitting that?
The team are doing their job, holding the rest of the site. And that's it. 2 easy kills there from Dapper, and I love it. The dancing
that was a good play by Rise.
Away from the Owl Drone and trusting his teammate.
Oh, deep in elbow, so you actually have to commit all the way out. You'll be in the smoke, and they are hitting. Shazam's going to try to answer back here. And they've stalled for now. Nope, never mind.
What? How do you hit that?
One inside the cubby, that's sick.
Zom's nation hunkering it down, bro. You can't beat this guy.
Site. So, as a Cosmic Divide, a fake TP or a late TP into the A site gets fully denied. but at least for a bit. There's only 13 seconds left, and Zoms, who did get the first blood inside U-Haul, cannot deny this plant. But the rotation already comes out from Shazam. He gets that headshot onto Neptune, and we're staying alive. We get the flank as well, and there's only one more for Superman. And Zoms all over it. Superman does get the kill with the Spectre. We're going for the full stick. He's going to have to go for a wall bang, but it's not going to happen. Sick gets the kill,
easy,
and that Sentinels now taking the lead by 2.
So if they can start coming online like they are now, it really brings everything else together for Sentinels.
Superman is hard carrying.
You get that team you used to.
That's 10's first blood in this round. Rise are trying to go for a change of pace.
What? How'd everyone just die within 1 second?
That's
the whole server died.
Down. Dapper's still alive, though, towards the elbow side, but blocked off by Nebula as it dissipates. He's creeping forward. Shazam's in the back of the side, but now, as the Boombot spots him, we're spraying for a little bit. Shazam gets 2 kills through smoke, and now he's going for the shock dart. He also has a recon dart. He has Hunter's Fury, and Dapper's going to work on the other end. That's only Derek on his own, but he himself also has a Hunter's Fury. Now battle against Shazam. Dapper in the front. Viper's Pit. Or Toxic Screen at least is up.
Wait,
and here comes that Hunter's Fury, and Dapper's pushing forward right through it. And there you go, it comes down. Dapper gets the kill. What a beautiful play there from Dapper and from Shazam. That looked like a situation where Sentinels wasn't going to get it. And Shazam pulls out the big play that we saw off screen for those 2 kills in the back of the site.
Wait.
That
Derek just did like
big. Both of them coming in as well with Phantoms.
The opposite of everything I would have done. I thought he was going to definitely jump up on the box, right? Like, and head glitch the box. That was the best play in that situation.
Same thing coming in with Dapper.
That was definitely the best play. To try to isolate the 1v1 on Mike, because he saw Shaz in spawn. Like, Shaz can't shoot him when he's on the box. Like, he has to try to get this 1v1 here.
Getting into these sites.
Like, I actually thought he was going to jump up there like 25 times, and then he went left, and I was like, wait.
Position.
And now that you're actually seeing and how the retakes are actually
Michelle Obama's in my chat.
It's very similar to how they're really clean.
She's a big fan of me and shit.
Now speaking about the first blood,
she's been subbed for a while now.
Tens gets the first blood there, and then Sick also gets one on the other side of the site. And now this push from Rise does not work out into B site whatsoever, as now the trades are perfect for Sentinels in the end, and they get map point and series point.
They're going to be met with a lot of this time, so we'll see how they react. Keeping those vectors together is a death ball, and that's what they want.
Shazam, they're trying to get a showstopper in, and Shazam stops them with their Hunter's Fury, and these are looking good now for Sentinels. We're battling as much as we can inside showers, and it's Derek with 2 kills in the back of the site, though. Shock darts once again. Shazam comes up huge. It's a 3 versus 1, and Superman's on his own. Struggling a little bit.
Sentinels are through.
Now pinged by an owl drone. Showstopper out here from Sick, and they're hunting him down. The bunny hop through the U-Haul, and Shazam closes it down. And Sentinels, they take the lead in this series and win it.